What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Top 11. You probably realised I've slowed down the Top 11 uploads a little bit just because it gets to a point now after we've gone through the initial process of showing teams, etc, where it's a pretty simple process of what to do your daily kind of routine. Like I'll come on, I'll check training, check any messages, look at results, and that's about as far as it goes right now. So up until the end of this season, which is about another week or so away, we'll probably have Top 11 every 4 or 5 days just to do a recap of what's happened. And I know a lot of you are missing the Top 11 videos. There's a nice fan base for Top 11. It's like 5,000 to 8,000 people, but hey, trust me, that's a lot of, if you think about that in the grand scheme of things, that is a lot of people. 5,000 people to watch me play this app game. Very nice indeed. So here we are. First of all, we'll take care of the messages and notifications. I have been showing up every single day to get my 800,000 credit or money bonus shirt deal. I didn't miss out. I could have taken one of the week-long ones, the season one, the 2-week one, the 1-week one, but I went for the 800k per day because I do log on every single day. And in my club, I have got a whole bunch of free stuff from my association. Basically, we've done some good stuff. We've got 1 skill point for our left back, for our random left back as well. We get a rest pack, which is nice, a morale boosters pack, and a treatments pack. And you can probably see my my treatments and fitness are pretty low now. I have been using a fair amount of them. And in terms of the association, the final, we are currently 8 points to 8 against who are they? Uwono Clan in the final. I drew my game 1-1. I believe it was the away game that I drew rather than the home game. And it's 2-2-2. In terms of goals, because it actually comes down to goals scored if it's a tie and then goes to penalties. In terms of goals, we've got 3, 5, 7, 8. We've got 8 and they've got 2, 3, 4, 7. So we're actually ahead on goals scored right now, which is awesome. And then our fixtures will be today in about, it's just turned 4 o'clock. So in what's that, 9 and a bit hours, our fixtures will start. And indeed, I am at home against Pelita Astri FC. So quite often when we play association games, my association, at least 4 of the members turn up every single time, which really helps with the possession bonus, if you guys don't know how that works. And I was pretty effective in the last association, a win and a draw, which is nice. We got our dude here, Jan Varan, a draw and a win as well. Edward Harper, a win and a draw. We've got Rebin Karimi with a win and a loss. We also have Ben Knott with a win and a loss. Very tight games there. And then 2 draws from Grant. So all in all, we got 5 wins, 5 draws, and only the 2 losses, which is actually really good for an associations game. If you look at where we are in the associations, we are heading up towards Bronze 1. We are 216 points currently. We are 10th in our I don't know what this leaderboard is. I think it's like a regional association, but yeah, we're currently 10th, and that will give us 1 bonus energy reward, which is a bit crap. But first only gives you 10, which is also pretty bad. In terms of World 100, I don't know where we are for the top 100 in the world. We're nowhere near because our association's quite new. You need 973 points for that, which obviously we don't have anywhere near. And you get 100 tokens for finishing number 1, so that's pretty awesome. But there's our associations. Like I say, the last fixtures tonight, and the boys will be here chatting a lot. Let's see if there's any training. There's not. Let me actually request. Okay, so there is a training. Let me give Jan an attack bonus, and I'm actually going to request, let me go to my association, I'm actually going to request an attack bonus myself, which is here, isn't it? My association, there we go. So I will request an attack bonus. I haven't trained yet today, and I've lost all the bonuses because I didn't train yesterday either. I completely forgot, and by the time I got to train time, it was a bit too late. And it's actually suggesting to me not to train right now. Now I have got a few players out in the team. I changed the formation briefly, just because I had to rest some players pretty much. So I got rid of Bale for a game. Who else are we missing here? Where's our left mid? Have we got a left mid on? Who is our left mid? Ronaldo is our left mid. We'll pop him there, and we'll go back to our 4-4-1-1, which is what we've been playing very effectively, I might add. Mesut Ozil can go back in. And that's our team right now. Wolf is actually doing a great job for us, to be perfectly honest. And we've got a few 6-star players now as well. Marcelo got upgraded. I think last episode, Godin got upgraded. Boateng got upgraded. Bale got upgraded. Ronaldo's still only a 3-star player, right? But In the league, he's got 14 goals and 8 assists in 18 matches. In the Champions League, he's got 6 goals and 4 assists in 10 matches. And in the Cup, he's got 3 goals. Of course, I'm not in the Cup anymore. Is unfortunate, but that is the way it is. So that's our lineup sorted. Let's take a look at what we've got in terms of notifications. Left midfielder, Ronaldo's suspension has expired. And then there's some thanks, some dedication, construction of underhoyle seating has been completed. So we're going to go and take a look at our stadium and see what's next to build. It's still just the stadium stuff that we're able to upgrade. And it's actually just the seats and the stadium. So I guess we'll upgrade this now. 24 million for 6 days adds an extra 4.5k seats. Or we could go 13.5k for 5 days for 57 million. Let's just boost the big upgrade there. I'm not going to speed it up, even though I do have a lot of tokens here. How much is it to speed it up? 75. That's not bad. We'll revisit in a day or two and see where we're at. But that's all right for me right now. And then in terms of actually looking at the squad, let's go and take a look at the stats. The stats and skills. So this season, for goals, boom, there we go. Our top goal scorer is Ronaldo, our 3-star player. 34 games this season, 23 goals and 12 assists with 7 man of the match. That's awesome. Then you've got De Bruyne and then myself both on 21. Gareth Bale on 18, Mesut Ozil on 10. And in terms of assists, Ozil was up there with 13, Ronaldo second with 12. And when we look at the league, let's go into the league. I think I'm still top. I am indeed still top. 4 points clear. I don't have all of the top players anymore. I did have a point where I had the top scorer, the top rated, and several in the top assists. I don't have anyone in there for assists right now. I do have 2 up there for ratings, Ronaldo and Ozil. Hopefully they can continue this good run of form and eventually one of them finishing first. That would be nice. And in terms of top scorers, I'm a bit far away. Like Ronaldo and Bale both way too far away. Unless I have like a couple of a whole bunch of like 10-0 wins and stuff, which isn't impossible. That's for sure. If you look at my previous result, there was 3-0, but I do have a few big wins. There's a 2-0 there. There's a 4-0 there. I definitely had like a 10-0 somewhere, or we'll go and look at the fixtures in a second. But all in all, who's my next game against as well? My next game is against FK Master Lafour, who is here at 6th, and it's actually his player that is the top goal scorer. So he's our next opponent. And if he's way behind in terms of like points and stuff, got no real chance of catching me for the title, and we've got 6 games left, so the season really is like quite close to over. But obviously the cup, I'm out of the cup. The guy I lost to is also out of the cup. And then in Champions League, I am still in the Champions League. I'm in the Champions League semi-final against Sao Paulo FC. Now, Sao Paulo FC have a 97% team to my 89% team, so they do have a marginally better team than me. Could be a pretty difficult game. He added me as a friend as well, so I don't know why, but I'm hopefully going to have to be able to. I just want to be on top of my game. Have I got any better players here? I don't really have anyone better to put into the team, unfortunately. So hopefully my tactics will be what sets me apart from Sao Paulo. And if I can get my association to show up for that game, I'll get a big possession bonus, which could be a huge help. So that's where we are with that. Let's take a look at the not transfers. I haven't bought anyone in absolutely ages. Let's have a look at the fixtures. So my recent fixtures, we beat Gaziantep, who we've seen in the last episode. 4-0 win, 4-1 win, 3-0 win against Chelsea FC, which I believe was a Champions League. It was a Champions League. 1-0 against Predator FC, who was an associations game, so that is a big win, like a really important victory there. 2-0 win against Kilimanjaro in the league, Ozil and Oxby. I played Oxby instead of De Bruyne for a few games to see how he went, and he actually did really, really good for me. We then drew 1-1 with Predator FC, of course, in the association, but we already had enough points there. Efela FC was the next team that we built in the league, and we got goals from Boateng and myself picking up 2 more goals. And then we got a 1-1 draw against Pelita, and that was the Football Association match. Very even game to be fair. So not bad stuff there. So my next fixture isn't for, like I say, another like nine and a bit hours. So for training, how's our fitness levels looking? So I can definitely train the reserves. What we'll do is we'll get the fit players and train those. So Ronaldo can be trained, Bale can be trained, the whole bench can be trained, even Oxby and the left back. Somebody explained to me that it's best to do like an easy physical drill first, like a warm up and a stretch, and then do a couple of hard drills, and then do like another warm up to essentially warm down. So we'll do a hard drill there, a hard drill there, and then I don't know how I don't know how like real this is. I don't know, like, it would make sense that warming them up first would give them better opportunity to train hard when they train, but this is a game. I don't know if it's that deep. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if it thinks, oh, you better stretch first, otherwise they could injure them. So I don't know if it's that deep, but I've been using it as a rule of thumb for training. So I guess ultimately we will see how effective that is. So our attack has gone up to 2%, up to 4%, perfect. There we go. We got some good training bonuses here now. I really need to keep like, I'm gonna actually just repeat that training as well. We did get some good stuff there. And then what I'll do is I'll see where the fitness lies at the, like, in about another 4 or 5 hours, depending on, oh, we've got another DMC, that's good, in terms of the physio room, just to see where we're at, just to see how we're doing, and to see if I can get any training sessions in for the starting team or not. So we've got some big boosts there again. We've got some nice stuff here. If I do get a training boost from my association members, this is only for the association match, but it will still be pretty damn good. So very nice training stuff there. We're nearly level 20 in training, and if we look at the physio center, got 2.5 hours. So I'll get like 3 rests beforehand, which will be 18%. So Neuer and Godin might need a little boost. Oxby maybe as well, and the left back maybe, but they're not going to be starting, so that's no problem. But it's an associations match, and it's kind of an important associations match as well. So I will have to, if I do have to use some fitness cards to boost them, I absolutely will. But that, guys, is my association right now. That is my top 11 team right now. That's where we're at. That's what we're doing. If you guys are playing top 11, of course, share with me your journey on twitter.com/NepentheZ. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.